Hello again, Unky Zonks. Now, make no bones about it, Keir Starmer wants to hand back over British sovereignty to the European Union. I think that's one of his end games. And Starmer's currently doing backroom deals with the unelected bureaucrats in the EU anyway. And I wonder if these deals are legal, because we voted to leave the European Union back in 2016. And even though we voted to leave, I still, hand on heart, don't believe that we ever left properly. And that's thanks to MPs like Keir Starmer. He and his ilk were dedicated, well, they are dedicated Europhiles. And he is blatantly trying to give up some of the UK's sovereignty and for us to be under the jurisdiction of the EU once again. Now, this surely must be a slap in the face of that massive referendum result 8 years ago. And besides, Starmer promised... Now, Starmer's not the sort of person you can hold to stick to his promises, can you? I mean, he's proven that, but he did promise in the election campaign that he wouldn't try to get us back into the EU. So whatever Keir Starmer says, just imagine the opposite. That's what he'll do. Now, there are heavy rumours that Keir Starmer is about to surrender British waters to the European Union. And again, I'm questioning that he can do this because we are an independent coastal state and our fishing quota is a public asset. So if he thinks he can do this without asking the people, well, he can think again. Because according to Nigel Farage, Reform MPs will challenge any attempt by him to surrender our waters back to the EU. And according to a leak, Keir Starmer's negotiating strategy, the guy is on about resetting our relationship with the EU. And this is a dangerous game, because by bending over backwards for the EU or taking the knee to the EU and reverse Brexit, this is likely to piss off the incoming US President Trump and lead to 20% US tariffs costing the UK $20 billion. And Starmer doesn't care. He really doesn't care. All he cares about is serving his EU masters and riding roughshod over these 17-odd million people who voted to leave. Now, if you're reading between the lines, then the EU is collapsing. The German economy is failing, France is in a bit of a mess, and this absolute drip, Keir Starmer, wants to tie us back in with the EU, with this lot, and being financially responsible for their mess again. I mean, this can't be allowed to happen, but it's what Keir Starmer's going to do, and hopefully Nigel Farage and Reform can veto and do something about it. Fingers crossed. And that's that. I'm Paz49. Thanks for watching. And until the next time, Roger Trout.